Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite book to movie adaptations. And I don't know if you noticed this, but right now it's like if every single movie is a book adaptation. And which is kind of cool also because I like so many books, and some of the books would be like, this would be cool to see a movie. Sometimes they actually end up being awesome movies, and sometimes they tend to be disappointments. So today I'm going to be talking about some of my favorites, and I'm going to tell you about some of my favorites and why I like them, and I will be following up this video with another one about my least favorites. And that will be pretty much like a rant video, because what else? So getting started, and just so you know, this is my own personal opinion why I like. Probably you might agree or you might disagree, but this is my own personal opinion on this video. So getting started, the first book I'll be talking about one of my favorites, and it's also a book adaptation of one of my favorite standalone books, and that is The Book Thief. And if you haven't read this book or watched the movie yet, it's about this girl living during Nazi Germany time. And this girl, she's like an orphan, and she lost her mom and her brother, and she's like 8, I think. I think she's like 8 years old or so. And so she goes to live with her foster parents in Germany, and she does not know how to read. So she starts to steal books, and at the same time, her foster parents teach her how to read, and also they take in a friend with a interesting secret. And what I liked about the movie was that it kind of like stayed true to the book, and I felt like the way it was like arranged and how the setting and so on, it made me feel like I was reading the book. I mean, it was not 100% perfect because it did leave out some things, but at the same time, I think that book to movie they actually did as much as they could. I also liked the cinematography in it, and including the score. And I thought, like, the main character, I thought her haircut was kind of cute. So, yeah, that's like one of my favorites. Hopefully, you enjoyed it too. So, but if you haven't read the book itself either, totally recommend picking it up. And I will have the link below in the bottom. So, yeah. Next one is this is a book that I really loved when I read it, and then when I saw the movie, I was really impressed by it because I thought it pretty much lived up to my expectations. And it's The Martian. And I thought the movie did such a good job as going scene by scene. And actually, I thought it was like as good as the movies. Like it's like if I was reading it. And if you ever haven't read the book itself or watched the movie, it's about this astronaut who gets stuck on Mars, and you pretty much have to like try to survive, do whatever you can to survive until the next ship comes to pick him up. And it was a crazy book, and I was impressed. And I thought the book movie, Matt Damon did a really good job as playing Mark Watney. So, or was it Matt? Oh yeah, Mark. And I thought he was funny, and not to the point where it was like laugh out loud, of course, but he actually matched the whole prescription of like the way Mark Watney was. So that's why it's one of my favorites. And plus, I did like the facts, and I also like the part with the potatoes. So, yeah. My next adaptation I thought was actually did a good job, and it's actually like one of my first ever YouTube YA books that I got really into, and that is Hunger Games. And I actually think it actually did a really good job as much as the other ones did, because I think all the characters, the way I pictured them in the book, they look like the characters, and that is one of my favorite things about adaptation that actually does, because I think it's important to have the characters look like the characters, just because I mean that's how we're supposed to be pictured them, especially if you're very descriptive about the hair color to the eye color. And from another adaptation I remembered that let me down on that one of the characters was supposed to be a redhead, and she was a brunette, and so I was like, really? But this one was good, and they even like play by play each scene. It was in the book, so it was good. And I liked the whole scenes. I liked the way, especially the girl on fire scene with the dress. I liked the facts. I liked it. Next book, I actually really liked. Technically, it's 3 books, but I have the book like that's all in one, the whole series. So I would pick like Lord of the Rings, and I think this one did actually a really good job. I mean, personally, I can't say like the other movie, The Hobbit, didn't match the whole Lord of the Rings. It's not as good as this one, but I think Lord of the Rings was really good. And I like the fact that how the characters were. I like the battle scenes. I like the fight scenes. And also I like the hobbits and I like all the facts. I like seeing the whole world on screen. It was really good. And the score was awesome because I love the scores and I'm a huge score junkie. And I thought this was a good book. I mean, good movie. And other one that I would say, like, it's also one of my favorite, all-time favorite standalones, and that is Fault in Our Stars. And I thought I liked the characters. The actress who played Hazel, I think her name is Shailene Woodley. Yeah, and I think like she did it better in this book than Divergent. So she actually made the character Hazel and also Augustus. I actually really liked him in the movie. Made me even fall in love with the characters even more. And I liked all the scenes and also even the part where like the park where they had to like where he wore orange and stuff. I thought that was awesome. And even the author in this one, the author, he was a better asshole in this book ever. So good job. And it even made me cry in the movie. So, And lastly, I haven't seen all the movies yet, so pretty much you guys might not agree on the rest of the books or anything, or the movies. I haven't read the books either. I only am up to 3, so I finished the third one, but I haven't read the rest. So, and that is Harry Potter. It's also one of my favorites. You too, like there's like some imperfections in the movie. I do feel like it stayed true to the book as much. I enjoyed it really much, and I didn't know like Harry Potter, wow, he looks so young in the movie. Daniel, I mean, oh my god. Like the first time I watched it was younger. So years later when I saw the movie, I was like, oh my god, they look like kids. And I was like, wow. And then I actually like to see the fantasy characters. I like seeing Hagrid, and I think he's funny in the movie and the book. And also I like Fluffy. He's huge. I mean, he's crazy. Anyway, who wants to have a 3-headed dog anyway? Kind of like too interesting. I don't even know how he walks the dog or he pretty much, yeah. Anyway, I liked it as much as the movie as the books, and even in the books I do think they left out some scenes, but at the same time they did it as great as they can. So that's for some of my favorite ones. So that's pretty much all the ones that I saw so far in life that actually made my cut as my favorites. Pretty much, I'm very picky about them. Probably you are also. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video and if you want to see more favorites and also if you can't wait to see at least favorites. And tell me about some of your favorite adaptations. And so, if you like this video, do click on the thumbs up. And if you want to stay tuned for more and see more of this channel and see more book reviews and also see the least favorite book to movie adaptations video, do subscribe because I'd love to have you there. So until next time, keep on reading.